But Bronny with the ball, trying to get a bucket again. This guy cannot guard him. Oh my.
Everyday hustle like William, I'm charging the chicken.
Yo, what is good, guys? We are back with another video. And today we are taking 69 overall Bronny James, aka LeBron James Jr., aka LeSeed, and giving him LeBron's potential. So he is going to have LeBron's potential and be able to have that, potential to get to that superstar range, but it's not guaranteed. We aren't making him like a 99 off the rip. He's gonna have to earn it like by playing good through the seasons. And yeah, I mean, it's not a bad roster he's starting off on. When the team wins, they usually do upgrade more over the offseason. So hopefully his team can get some wins. We do got to give Bronny the potential. So I'm going to give Bronny the potential and let's see what it upgrades him to. Probably shouldn't be nothing like too crazy. I'm guessing like maybe it would bump him to like a 70 plus. But it's my first time really seeing him in 2K25. He looks like really good. Like, pause. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, like 2K did his face scan pretty good. It like looks a lot like him. This looks more like Bronny than Anthony Edwards. Looks more like Anthony Edwards. And Ant's been in the NBA for like 5 years, 4 years now, 3 years, something like that. But 2K glazes LeBron. So they're going to get Bronny's face scan exactly right. But we got him to a 72 overall. Nothing too crazy. I don't really know if that's going to break him into the starting, or not, obviously not starting rotation, but just rotation in general. No, they still got him as a reserve. I'm going to change that though, just because he does have potential. So we'll just put him in over like Christian Loco, and we'll give him some minutes too. Why not? Don't disappoint us, Bronny. Probably aren't going to do too much this season. I mean, if they could make a run in the playoffs, they got LeBron James on the team, but I feel like there's a lot better teams in the West. And real quick before we do get into the rest of the video, if you can, take 2 seconds real quick and just drop a like on the video. NBA season starts in a week. We're going to be back posting consistent once again. I know like over like the past 2 months, I really have not been consistent at all, but we are back. NBA starting. We are back. Basketball is back. And yeah, let's get into the video. All right, Luka wins the MVP award this year. It seems like in 2K25, he wins it basically every single year in the first year. So that's no surprise. I mean, the awards kind of go to the same people in the first year sim. It seems like almost every single time. Like Wemby usually wins DPOY. I'm not even going to try and say his name, wins Rookie of the Year every time. Amen Thompson, 6th Player of the Year, or 6th Man of the Year. Still haven't changed to 6th Player of the Year. If you know, we've been talking about that for a while. Like, why does it say 6th player? Change it to 6th man. But Mike Wang and Ronnie, terrible devs. So they're probably not going to change it the rest of the year. All NBA first teams looking like this. If you guys are interested, we did just do a video on the channel simulating the 2025 season. I think this was honestly the exact first team. No, I don't think Wemby made it. I think someone else besides Wemby made all first team NBA the first year we did it, but I think this was pretty much the first team. Lakers did make the play in though. Let's go see what Bronny did throughout the regular season. Now I did give him minutes, but sometimes I do take him away. He averaged 3.4 points per game, 0.9 assists, so not the best season at all for Bronny. But that does not change the fact that the Lakers can still make a playoff run right here. I mean, we got LeBron James on the team, Anthony Davis. It looks like we're gonna make our way right to the playoffs and not have to go play that next game as they beat the Golden State Warriors. Bad news is, I mean, whoever comes out of these plans got to play the Mavs and then the OKC Thunder. So probably going to be the end of the Lakers run right here. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be the end of the run. 3-1, 4-1. Lakers get bounced. I mean, we weren't really expecting them to win a championship. SGA dropped basically almost a 40-point triple-double on us to knock us out. Did Bronny play? No. Bronny got a DMP in the elimination game. They only lost by, what, 2 points? And they went to overtime. They lost by 2 points in overtime. But yeah, let's simulate the rest of these playoffs. It's actually a Knicks Timberwolves NBA Finals. Now with the stuff that just happened with DiVincenzo and the Knicks, this would be a movie if this was the finals. I would not be mad at all if this was the NBA Finals. The T-Wolves are up 3-0 though. 4-0, they sweep the New York Knicks. 2K really does love the Timberwolves this year. Ant with a 31-point game. Ant with averaging 30 over the series. Ant with 24 in the closeout game. Dante with 18 in the closeout game. But let's get to these next couple off seasons. This is where Bronny is going to develop the most. All right, so LeBron didn't retire, but he actually declined his player option. So I'm pretty sure he's going to leave the team and go play somewhere else, which I'm guessing is going to be his final season, which is kind of crazy that he's going to leave his son. Yeah, he's a free agent. I mean, I think we have the salary cap to pay him. I guess we'll try and get him back so he can play with Bronny again. I don't know. I forgot to turn free agencies and signings on auto this year, so I just got to do it for 1 season. Usually we just have him on auto so the computer controls it, because it's not like a rebuild type of video. It's more just like simulating Bronny's career. So I don't really want to control, like the free agents. But yeah, LeBron plans to retire and eligible for a farewell tour. We'll definitely give him a farewell tour. Let's see if he resigned. All right, he did. 92 overall. He went down 4 overalls. He's 40. But Bronny is up to a 78. Let's see what we can do this season. All right, so we're midway through the season. The Lakers are 12-32. If we look at the starting lineup, Austin Reeves, Bronny's in the starting lineup now. Dalton Connect, LeBron, and AD. The team's not looking great, and it's probably not going to be great for a couple more seasons because Bronny's really not going to get up to like a high, overall where he can kind of like carry a team and be the main guy on a team for a couple more seasons. So I'm just gonna sim over the next couple seasons real quick. If anything does happen with the Lakers, you know, obviously making a playoff or anything, we will cover it and look into it. But if not, I'll see you guys when Bronny is a high enough overall to be able to carry a basketball team. All right, so the year is 2028 now. The last couple years for the Los Angeles Lakers basketball fans have been absolutely terrible. They have been going like 15 win, 20 win seasons. I think we even had 11 wins in one season. It was bad. Basically, like if you had to compare it to a team, it's like the 2024. It's like how the 2024, 2025 Wizards are probably going to be. Just a bad team. But Bronny was a free agent over the offseason and did actually end up leaving. I don't even know where he went. I just checked the Lakers roster. He is not on it, so let's go see. All right, and Bronny just joined the Minnesota Timberwolves on a 4-year, $170 million deal. He's up to a 95 overall at age 24. Ant is up to a 95 overall. Ant only has 1 year left on his deal. Some of the other Timberwolves players are not on the roster anymore, like Jaden McDaniels, Mike Conley, but Mike Conley definitely retired. I mean, it's 2028. Mike Conley's probably like almost in a retirement home by now. But they do have Jonathan Isaac, which could be like a Jaden McDaniels type of player. Still have Nas Reed. We got Nick Claxton now, Julius Randle. This team's going to be nasty. I wonder who they're going to put at point guard, though. Okay, they're starting Ant at the 3, Bronny at the 2, and some guy named Ben Kersey at the 1. Honestly, I think we might change that because Jonathan Isaac can definitely come in here and start at the 3, and then we'll make Bronny a point guard because Bronny can definitely play point guard. So we'll drop him to a point guard. We'll list Isaac at a small forward instead of power forward, and then that should fix it. All right, yeah, this is the money starting lineup right here. This is a championship, I think, this year. I'm not gonna lie. This is a nasty starting lineup. All right, so Wemby wins the MVP, 28.4 points per game, 12.2 boards. How old is he now? He's 25 years old. He's been, you know, doing his thing the past couple of years. Hasn't had a season under 20 points per game, and he's nearing that 30 point per game range. Franklin Randolph wins Rookie of the Year, 17.8 points per game. We're at the point now where it's just kind of like more random generated rookies than anything. 6'10" though from Purdue, 17.8 points per game. That guy might be an up and coming prospect in the league. Bronny doesn't win anything, but his teammate does. Anthony Edwards wins the Clutch Player of the Year at 29.9 points per game. Rockets with the best record in the NBA. All right, wasn't expecting that. I was thinking maybe the Timberwolves, but let's see. Bronny did make an All-NBA second team. Did Ant make an All-NBA? Yeah, he did. Ant made an All-NBA second team as well. So Bronny and Ant, the backcourt for the T-Wolves, both on the All-NBA second team. Bronny up to a 96, Ant up to a 97. And let's get into the playoffs. Now, it looks, I know you're like, whoa, what's going on? They passed in like that rule change thing, I guess, over a couple seasons ago where there's no conferences anymore. It's just a league. I don't know how. I don't really like it, to be honest. I like the West and the East. But I mean, it's honestly not a bad idea either, because if you think about it, the best 16 teams then get into the playoffs. Because like we've had years where like the West is stacked and the East is trash. Kind of like last year. I'm not gonna say the East was trash because, you know, the Celtics did win the championship, but the West had like 11 teams that were like competitive teams, and the East I feel like had like 4 or 5 last year. So I mean, I don't like hate the idea, but it just looks, I don't know. I feel like it'll take time to get used to. But we are the 4th seed playing the 13th seeded Atlanta Hawks in the first round. I don't know if they still have Zachary Rich. Yeah, they do. Okay. 28 points for him in the first game, as they do actually beat us, and they're up 2-0. All right, what's going on? Come on, guys. We're not going to get, I just said we were going to win a championship. We're going to get swept the first round. Okay, 3-1. Come on, 3-2, 3-2. There we go, 3-2. Let's hop into the sim catch for these last 2 games. Game 6 is saying to give more minutes to Bronny. I can't do it, though. I can't back out because I already started the simulation. So bad coaching on my part, I guess, if they do lose this game. Doesn't look like we're gonna lose though. We're up like 50 points, and the T-Wolves walk away with the win, 111-87, going to a game 7 after being down 3-0. Ant with a 29-point game, Bronny with 15, 9 and 9. So Bronny is starting to look like LeBron, dropping triple doubles and stuff. 9 boards at 6'3" is really impressive. So they were saying to give him more minutes, but he played 39 minutes. I mean, we'll adjust his minutes in the rotation. Our starting lineup is gassed. I mean, they all got like the tired symbol next to him, but I'm sure like every starting lineup in the NBA does right now. It's the playoffs. We're going to game 7. The Hawks are gonna be tired too. We got them on our home court though, so we should win this game. This is our like series to lose now, and it looks like we're gonna come back from 3-0. We just blow them out. It said Ant dropped 12 assists, which is a career high. 19, 6 and 12 for Ant, 18, 10 and 2 for Randall. Ronnie with 19, 11 and 11, so a triple double, but just not shooting his best from the floor. 4 for 13, 1 for 7. He didn't really shoot too well from the floor last game either, but that'll pick up. All right, we got the 12th seeded Celtics in the next round, who just beat the Mavs in 7 games. This is definitely a tough second round series against the Celtics, but the T-Wolves are up 3-1, 4-1. They're going to be moving on, and it looks like we're going to be playing the 1-seeded Houston Rockets. Now, let's check out this Houston Rockets starting lineup, because they were the best team in the NBA this season. They got Nolan Trollo at the point guard position, which I don't know who he is, but he's number 2 on that right side. He looks like, he looks like a hooper. Looks like he could play. Looks like he's pretty decent. Then we got Amon Thompson, Cam Whitmore, who's an 87 overall now, Jabari Smith at an 88, and Sagoon at a 92. So yeah, this is a really good team. Very solid all-around team. Let's see if they still have some of like the former Rocket players on the bench. They got Marcus Sazzer off the bench, 82 overall point guard. They got Reed Shepherd coming off the bench. They got Brandon Clark coming off the bench. They got Bagley coming off the bench. Yeah, it's a pretty deep team. All right, it's gonna be a really tough series for us. Let's see if we could pull this one out. We are up 2-0 right now, 3-0. I was gonna say let's see if we can win our first Western Conference Finals, but it's not even that anymore. I guess it's just a semifinal victory. I don't even know what you would call it, but 3-0. Can we sweep them? No, 3-1. Come on. Yeah, I was gonna say don't let them come back 4-0. We win 4-1, moving on to the championship. Ant with 27, Bronny with 13, 7, and 11. So Bronny's been shooting really bad from the floor. 3 for 14, 2 for 10. See if he had any good games during the series. I mean, he has not got over like 15 points in a couple games, which is kind of concerning because he averaged like what was it, 21 throughout the season? Yeah, he averaged 21, 8, and 8 throughout the season. He did have a 29-point game in game 3 though, with 5 boards and 10 assists. So hopefully Bronny can step it up scoring because we're gonna need him to step it up scoring if we want to win this championship. We're playing the Wizards. Let's see where they were the 3rd seed in the whole playoff, and they got Cooper Flag. 2K glazes Cooper Flag, so it's gonna be a tough series. They also got Alexander Sarr, James Wiseman, Bill Cosby, and Carlton Carrington. I don't know who Carlton Carrington is, but I know who everyone else is. And if you guys don't know, let's simulate this first game so we can look at these guys' heights. Their starting lineup, as the T-Wolves do take game 1 and with a 40 ball, 131, 127, but their starting lineup, 6'9" for Cooper Flag. Okay, I thought Cooper Flag was taller than 6'9". For some reason, I thought he was like 7'1" or something like that, but I guess not. Bill Cosby is 6'8". He's starting off at 2 guard. Carlton Carrington is 6'5", out of Pittsburgh at an 87 overall. Had a pretty good season, 15, just good point guard numbers. But then Alexander Starr, 7'1". They also got James Wiseman. They got Denny Adavagia, Mitchell Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., Kyle Kuzma, Wendell Carter. I don't know if I already said that, but this team is huge. They don't have a player under 6'5", and they only have one player that's under 6'5". Derrick Jones is 6'6". So I mean, him and the point guard Carrington or whatever are the 2 smallest players. But then after that, it's like 6'9" plus. T-Wolves though not phased by the height so far. 3-0. Can they complete the sweep? They cannot. 3-1, 3-2. All right, hold on. Let's not blow a lead. All right, 4-2. Bronny James and Anthony Edwards win their first ring together. Ant with the Finals MVP. All right, but the moment of truth. Let's see if Ant left. He did. Ant leaves over the offseason, which is tough. Bronny's up to a 98, but Ant just left the team. Where did he go? He joined the Milwaukee Bucks out of all teams. He's playing with Giannis, DG, Chosen Sand. I don't know who that is. They got Trey Murphy on the team. So he joined a pretty good team. I wish he wouldn't have left because they definitely could have formed. I mean, they already kind of had a dynasty going in Minnesota, and Bronny kind of just came and joined it. Yeah, looking at it, the T-Wolves have won 3 championships in the past 5 seasons. So Ant does have 3 rings. The other teams that got him were the Mavs and then the Golden State Warriors. So let's see if Bronny can do his thing in Minnesota without Ant and lead this team to a championship once again. Not looking good the way we're starting the season, but long season. I'll see you guys at the end of the season and see what our record is. All right, and it looked like Ant was kind of the main reason probably we got to the finals last year, because without Ant, we don't even make the playoffs. T-Wolves went 26-56, power ranked 30th in the NBA. They did lose a lot of depth as well. I mean, we lost Jonathan Isaac. We still got Julius Randle and Claxton, but I mean, that's really it if we look at the rest of the team. This team's kind of meant to have like another superstar on the team with Bronny if we're going to have not so great role players all around them, but hopefully they can make some moves over the offseason and get some players, because it's going to be a long 2-3 more years on whatever's left on this contract if they do not. Nolan however you say that, wins the Kia Finals MVP, and the Rockets do take it home this year. After the Timberwolves did sweep them last year, the Rockets able to make it and win that NBA championship. All right, just to show you how far in the future we are too, Joel Embiid is retiring this year. This is his last year. He's going on a farewell tour. Bronny James is still on the team with the 2 years left on his contract. It's gonna be another long year. Look at this team. It got even worse. All right, hopefully Bronny just leaves in 2 seasons, because I don't know if the Timberwolves front office I don't think they know what they're doing, because I don't know why they have not made at least one move over the offseason and signed even like an 85 overall role player or something, like 98 overall Bronny, 84 Claxton. I think it's like not even an 80 overall on the rest of the team. Yeah, you guys see we're now in the playoffs again. It was even worse than last season, as we predicted. I mean, look at this, 18-64. Power ranked as the worst team in the NBA once again. Not even close. Bronny's down 4 overall just because he's been playing on these terrible teams. I mean, just look at this team. Bronny needs to get out of here. I'm gonna simulate to the next offseason, and hopefully Bronny just signs a contract with another team, because if he stays in Minnesota, his career might be doomed. Finally, Bronny is leaving the Timberwolves. I don't know know what team he went to. Let's go check. He went to the Charlotte Hornets. I don't think LaMelo's still on the Hornets, but we could go check. Let's check out this new roster, see if it's going to be good. Okay, he has a 97 overall. Dylan Harper on the team. A Isaiah Evans, who's a 92. LaMelo, who is at a 90 overall. So LaMelo actually went down. I mean, he's only 31. I feel like he should not have went down that fast. And then we got Deion Hall, 87. This is a really good team. Could be another championship for Bronny. Let's see. Let's go sim. Let's sim this season and get to the playoffs. All right, so LaMelo's teammate, actually, or not LaMelo, is LaMelo's teammate, but I keep wanting to call him LeBron. Bronny's teammate wins the MVP, 26.1 points per game. Dylan Harper winning it. They did have the best record in the league at 65-17. LaMelo won the sixth man of the year. Victor Wembanyama won the DPOY. Bronny not on the All-NBA first team or second team or third team. All right, I don't know what Bronny was doing this season, but he only put up 12.6 points per game, 7.9 boards, 7.1 assists. I mean, he's playing good defense, but that's not the greatest scoring season. It looks like Dylan Harper's kind of becoming the main scorer on this team. But we got Philly in the first round. Just gonna hit simulate round. We should get by them. I paused it because I was gonna say we should get by them pretty easily, but it was a 3-2. But we do 4-2 Philly. And now we got Denver in the second round. Let's check Denver's starting lineup. They still do have Jokic. They also have Dalton Connect and Davion Mitchell on the team. The rest of the two guys I do not know, but we should get by Jokic and the Nuggets pretty easily. And we're moving on to play the Washington Wizards. Now this Washington Wizards team is the team that Bronny beat in the championship when he was on the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kind of have the same team. They don't have Wiseman anymore, and they don't have Bill Cosby, but besides that, pretty much the same team. Should be able to get by them. 2-2 series right now. The Hornets do take game 5, going up 3-2, heading into game 6, but we are headed to a game 7, so let's see if Bronny and the Hornets can pull this one out. It's been a close game all game. It looks like the Hornets are starting. Yeah, they started to pull away. They're up 12 right now, up 14, 15, and they are going to pull away with a 15-point win. Bronny with a 10, 7, and 6 game. He's not shooting the ball as much on this team. Looks like LaMelo, Isaiah Evans, and like Dylan Harper are kind of becoming the main like scorers on this team, but Bronny's still like averaging almost a triple-double. So, and as I was just talking, we went down 3-0 in the finals. We didn't even really check out this team. It's basically kind of the same team. Actually, never mind. It's really not the same team. Sengun's gone and Jabari Smith. They got 2 new centers, or not 2 new centers. They got 2 new forwards, and then they also do have the TikToker starting at the shooting guard position. And yeah, it looks like we're just overmatched, and we're gonna get we get 4-0 swept. Nolan, whatever his last name is, winning the Finals MVP. I think that's his second championship. And yeah, Bronny's first year in Charlotte. Honestly, a disappointment being the #1 seed. You know, they're expected to win it. Anything besides a championship was kind of a bust. So, all right, Dylan Harper with back-to-back MVPs, but the MVPs, I mean, all right, Bronny did make an All-NBA first team. Let's see what he did this season. 22 points per game this season. So Bronny's stepping up scoring. I don't know what was going on last season, but none of that really matters. You know, we won a championship, and we're the 4th seed in the playoffs, so nothing is going to come easy. We were the 1 seed last year and choked. Now we're down 3-1 to the Hawks, and we get bounced 4-1 in the first round. Bronny with 19, 8, and 9. Harper with 20 and 10, and Evans with 25 and 5. Not a good first 2 years in Charlotte at all, but hopefully it could pick up. We're still a really good team. All right, we're really getting deep into the future. Jason Tatum is about to retire. Bronny is still on the team. What's his name? Dylan Harper did leave though, so we got 99, 94, 90, and then it really drops off. So I don't really know what to expect this season. Hopefully this team could work out together, but if they don't, it might be just another struggle season for Bronny. He has really not proved that he can carry teams. He kind of needs some superstars around him. I mean, he's been playing good, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't had like an MVP season or anything like that yet. All right, Dylan Harper with another MVP. He went to Bronny's old team, the T-Wolves, and Bronny did make an All-NBA first team with 23.1 points per game, but if you guys do want to go ahead and look at this bracket, you're not going to find the Timberwolves. You're not going to find the Hornets here, as they're one of the worst teams in the NBA. So Bronny's star player that leaves again, and then he goes on and wins a championship with the Timberwolves. So yeah, Bronny, I mean, he's high overall, playing good, has a championship under his belt, but I mean, he has not really been able to carry a team like LeBron is able to. All right, Bronny has 1 more year left in this deal, but I'm not even going to waste it. I mean, he's 31, right? He's getting old. We're not even going to waste another year on his contract of him being in Charlotte. That team's bad. Like, it's like kind of the same pattern. It just, he joins a team with a star, they do well, but then they leave, and then the roster just gets bad. He would trade him to the Spurs. I'm pretty sure Wemby's still on the Spurs. I didn't see him leave, so hopefully I didn't just trade him to a bad roster without Wemby. Let's go see if he can, or let's go see if Wemby is on the Spurs still. Hopefully, yeah, he is. So we just teamed up Bronny with Wemby and Stephon Castle, the guy from that UConn national championship team in real life this year. And yeah, the rest of the team is not like terrible, but Bronny and Wemby, this should be a good duo. Let's see how they do. If Bronny wants to catch his dad, he has a lot of work to do. I mean, let's be honest, he's like 31 years old right now with 1 ring gonna get no MVPs. He's probably not catching LeBron. All right, and Bronny wins his first MVP award, just as we saying he couldn't win an MVP, or not couldn't, just hasn't won an MVP. 30.5 points per game, 9.3 boards, 8.9 assists. So the team switch doing well for Bronny. He made the All-NBA first team NBA. His teammate Victor did not, but he made the All-NBA third, was 17.5 points per game. So it looks like Bronny came in and kind of took over more of the productions. Victor is 32. I think Bronny's like 31 now though, so they're kind of the same age. They got the 4th seed in the playoffs. I was expecting them to get the 1 seed, but 4 seed is all right too. Let's see if they can make a run. They are down 2-0 to the Raptors. They bring the series back. They're down 3-2 though still. Let's see if they can get out of game 6 and get back to their home floor for this game 7. It's not looking good to start it off. All right, never mind. They came back. It's 116-104. Looks like we're going to go to game 7. We are going to go to game 7. Bronny with a 36-point game. Hardy, Jeff Hardy's long lost cousin, I don't know who that is, with 25, and Wemby with 14. We're going to a game 7. All right, and we just started the second half of game 7. It is 10-12 left in the third quarter. 56-50. The Toronto Raptors are leading, but the Spurs are staying alive in this game. They're just like staying on the edge, trying to come back in this game. It's going to be a 1-point game now with a minute 54 left, a minute 39 left, 107-105. Let's hop in and watch this end. All right, can Bronny and Wemby close this out on the home floor? They're up 2 points a minute 38 in game 7. Bronny is tired. He's got the Gatorade cup, getting guarded by, I don't know who that is. Bronny blowing right by him though, floater, and he's going to hit it 109-105. Good bucket right there from Bronny, and he's gonna be guarding this man guy. He looks like a my created player. He's like with a mohawk, but let's see what we could do here. It looks like he might be their star player. He throws it to Sarr as well. They got Alexander Sarr. Sarr pulling up. Or no, that's not Alexander Sarr. I don't know who that is. But Bronny with the ball, trying to get a bucket again. This guy cannot guard him. Oh my God, Bronny dunking on him, looking like prime LeBron. 29 points for Bronny and like 14 of them coming in the paint. And it's a 111-107 lead. If we can just get a stop right here, it's going to be really tough for the Raptors to come back in this game, and we're going to advance on. Bronny guarding man, clamping him up, going up. Bronny does get the stop, gets the board. 46 seconds left. Just take this clock down, chew this clock down a little bit, and this should be the game. He throws it to Wemby. Wemby's getting double teamed. Throws it to Castle in the corner. They're looking like they're going to turn it over. I don't know why Castle just went up with that contested layup with 15 seconds still on the shot clock. They could have took that down and ended the game. The Raptors pull up, miss. Bronny with the tip board. Yeah, that's going to be game anyway, but I don't know what Stephon Castle was doing. They went 115-111. Bronny with a 33-10-7 game. Wemby with 27-7-4. And they are moving on to the next round against Oklahoma City. OKC does still have SGA, but he is not the highest rated player on the team anymore. He's in 95, and they got a guy named Galerio Atman, as you guys see on the left, number 47, who's number 47, and he's a 98 overall. They do take game 1. They take game 2. This is kind of a bad matchup because SGA is better than Bronny, and that Guillermo guy might be better than Wemby. I don't know. They're up 3-0 though, 3-1. Can the Spurs bring this back? They brought it to a game 7. I accidentally hit simulate round, and I meant to hit simulate through game, and yeah, they went to a game 7. Game 7 wouldn't have been close for us to watch anyway. 143-112. They get blown out. Bronny with 28 and 15. Altman dropped 63 points. Who is this guy? He's just averaging 37.1 points per game throughout the playoffs. 30.9 points per game this season. And he just dropped 63 and 10 to knock Bronny and Wemby out. Yeah, no, we're getting too far in the future, guys. We're getting way too far in the future. All right, and Bronny decided to leave the Spurs over the offseason. Not the smartest decision, Bronny. I don't know. He just joined the Chicago Bulls. Just with a bunch. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's getting way too deep into the future. I do not know any of these guys on this team. Not one name do I know, I don't think. Well, actually, I know who Anthony Black is. That's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. I don't know anyone else in this league. I mean, we got guys like Gulero Jutman from Puerto Rico dropping 63 to knock us out. Bronny just joined another mid-team, and he's just going to go on getting like bounce out of the playoffs in the second round, run for the next 4 years. So I'm not even going to waste our time. I'm going to end the video off right here. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.